Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, great light bringers of the dawn of the new golden age of peace and enlightenment. With the powerful divine goddess energies from the Friday the 13th portal yesterday, and the full moon and eclipse in Scorpio in a couple days, divine feminine is here, and together with the divine masculine are going to deal directly and swiftly with all the negative actions that have been portrayed upon humanity. The queens and kings of the new Lemuria shall arise and quicken the shift of the ages into the full progression and transformation of Pachamama and all life upon her sacred body and land, for the new Edenic codes and keys to be fully activated and integrated. Solaris continues to release multiple CMEs and solar flares, transmitting more energy and information as packets of higher rays of multidimensional codes directly from the great central sun for our final quantum leap of consciousness through the 0-point compression breakthrough and exodus into the paradise on earth as diamond rainbow bodies of eternal life we call the new human Homo luminous or Homo noosphericus. Our local sun released a powerful M2.3 flare at 8:08 p.m. EDT, synchronizing with our Royal Lyran Lionsgate portals of divine sovereignty. We're also receiving continual pulses of light beams appearing on the Schumann charts today at amplitudes of 21 Hz, 19 Hz, and a big blast at 46 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics continue to merge with the third dimension to further progress up the ascension spiral. As Mother Gaia rises, we rise with her. With the sacred full blood moon, lunar eclipse, and Vesak celebration, all is coming into alignment for our full remembrance and realization of our true Buddha nature of pure awareness. As the lunar eclipse gateway opens and the solar transmissions continue, our DNA is going crystalline as we merge with the still white magnetic light at the center of all things and the core of Mother Earth. We are going galactic in the realization of our cosmic consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end. Please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Now we continue at the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 10 degrees, 2 minutes Scorpio. The sun is at 24 degrees, 18 minutes Taurus. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 25 degrees Taurus. A large, well-kept public park. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 11 degrees Scorpio. A drowning man is being rescued. From astrologyweekly.com. And now from the Summit Lighthouse. Harmony and balance from the mind of God. The agitating of peace. Melodic stillness of peace. Radiate forth the cascading momentum of thy love, and let the world feel our peace, conveying harmony and balance from the mind of God into the force field of individuality, bringing to every man's doorstep the realization of the dignity of heaven and the requirements of this hour to the family of nations, for the immediate manifestation of the cosmic Christ as the crying need of the hour. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. The full moon lunar eclipse that is happening in Scorpio on the 15th through 16th of May is going to be powerful, transformative, and important for us in many ways, but it can also be annoying and cause a lot of drama. A lunar eclipse represents a time to reset our emotions and clear away everything we don't need anymore. All the emotional baggage we are carrying within and we are not even aware of. This time can be rough for you, but if you are aware of the triggering, you can react differently as usual and make something positive out of it. Get ready for a shake-up and deep transformation. We are invited to go deep into the shadows and get to know ourselves. Explore the depths of our subconscious shadow side. This journey will bring some serious internal shifts that might seem too much, but when we look back, we will know why they needed to happen and how they helped us open up to the true eternal part of ourselves, our soul that we couldn't see, recognize, access before. The lunar eclipses are helping us dive deep and uncover a lot. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, we are in the event corridor for the full moon in Scorpio and total lunar eclipse on the 15th, 16th of May 2022. The excitement is building. What a celebration as we step into the new temples of light and cities of light. The interstellar geometries of light have shifted to pure crystalline forms and have joined up with the newly reconnected geometries of light on planet Earth. We, as warriors of light, are the point where these powerful geometries are grounded on the Earth. From Lemuria to Atlantis to ancient Egypt, through the Celts and the Essenes and the Cathars, we have carried the seeds of light that are manifesting in the new Earth and the golden age of light. The new timeline is here. So through the eclipse portal we go. All ready? We got this. From StarChildGlobal.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, now is the time. Allow yourself to be emptied of all the stories, ideas, fears, judgments, pain, and endless loops of the mind. Allow yourself to be so empty that all that remains is your nakedness, your open heart, and a dance into the void, singing, "Love is, love is, love is, love I am." Let this full moon shine brightly on your choice to choose love. All are blessed. Happy full moon eclipse weekend, beloveds. I so love you. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. What a wild freedom ride. Buckle up, it's showtime. Extremely intense and powerfully transformational incoming energies providing opportunity to fully release all that no longer serves and to embody one's divinity. Breathe, remain calm, and see the opportunity for growth in it all. You are here now to live your most magnificent life. Let it all go. Let the true you glow. Crystalline. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. One of the biggest shifts of 2022 is taking place. In less than 48 hours, under a full moon, the globe will experience a total lunar eclipse. If you've been feeling extra sensitive and yet quietly excited, you're right in the flow. We're all experiencing this together. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Peroshini Naidu. Hello friends, we have a total lunar eclipse coming up on May 15th, 16th. Lunar eclipses are all about unexpected change, transformation, endings and beginnings, and the cathartic release of all that is holding us back. We are shown our fears and our shadow self and asked to release what no longer resonates. This is a wonderful opportunity to prepare ourselves for a new cycle of opportunity and growth. During this lunar eclipse, it's normal to feel extra tired, short-tempered, suffer insomnia, irritability, and have trouble concentrating. You may feel heavy or uncharacteristically focused on fear-based thoughts. If you are connected to the moon and are particularly sensitive, you may find that it's hard to get into your flow during this eclipse. Things may feel off. Lunar eclipses are a perfect opportunity for a big movement in our energy. As we individually work on clearing our own personal blocks, our combined energy raises the vibration of our planet and sets a new course for humanity. Many of these little course corrections is how we grow and evolve as a species. Today, give thanks for the opportunity to grow and give yourself the loving care that you deserve. Pay attention to your dreams as lunar eclipse energy is powerful. The guidance you are ignoring with your waking mind will play out in your dreams. In fact, your intuition and your psychic senses will be at a high in the days preceding and following the eclipse. Believe in yourself and rest up. The lunar eclipse will put you in the perfect position to begin living your dreams. Much love, Peroshini from Peroshini.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. The magic awakens now as we ignite ascension earth from deep within. The most powerful healing of divine feminine and masculine energies is taking place, healing the gender divide, war, and split for us to fully rebirth as the Holy Trinity again, which is happening now. The return of the 12 tribes plus one, the reunion of the divine masculine and feminine energies as one, rebirthing the golden Christ child in collective consciousness, in innocence, within and without. We are being supported by powerful blue, emerald ray, and diamond white platinum plasma waves, purifying all remaining distortions. All that is false and artificial dissolves. This massive multidimensional and collective monadic merge continues as we reclaim all of our higher identities and aspects, fully healed and purified. A healing and retrieval of souls, divine intervention indeed, as the shifts within the consciousness continue to accelerate, and we go to the core of our traumas and wounds. The return of the original 12 tribes is also healing the tribal shield and split. It's returning our true history and blueprints as we start fully remembering again, now that our true memories are starting to return. New memories also equal new realities, as when our memories of the last change, we also change the present and future. That's what the timeline repairs do. The next few days will be an important time out of time to go ever more deeply within and keep remembering to not fall for any of the remaining illusions of the old false matrix. Maybe limit your social media exposure and time with technology to tune more into the organic. Mostly there is a lot of misinformation being circulated, as all has been set up for this time in our history a long time ago, with much infiltration on all levels of the spiritual community spectrum. See through the illusions of the false matrix so it can fully dissolve. It's our job and super important right now to take control of our realities and collective timelines and reclaim our guardianship. It's not just going to happen to us, we're also here to help make it happen, to fully remember our true self and power again. And if you're asking yourself what timeline you're in, I say you decide. It really is that simple. Not saying it's easy. It's our consciousness that has to align with that of the cosmic mind, God's source, Christ, Christic consciousness. Once we align, all aligns and shifts and changes for and through us. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Saskia Nahara. They come from distant times, from forgotten places. The blue color of their aura draws silhouettes of sacred geometry where they walk. Their aquamarine skin makes them look like something out of an extraterrestrial story. They live in the depths of the sea, in a dimension different from ours. They have built magical civilizations where communication with nature is fundamental. Dolphins are the messengers, the bridge between their world and ours. They're heartbroken. They cry crystal tears every time they find out the way we live. From their crystal palace at the bottom of the sea, they sing songs of peace. In dreams they can visit you and deliver a message. Atlanteans, Lemurians, Marians, ancient beings have come to incarnate. Thank you for keeping the faith in our humanity. And from Divine Brothra of the Light Pars Kute, when the flares are intense, such as in high C-class, M-class, or X-class ranges, the plasma is tremendously potent and pulsating with light. The magnetosphere, the magnetic field directly surrounding our planet, is being activated by intermingling slow, medium, and fast-paced solar winds, and pressure from the particle plasma is steadily pushing into the field. These constantly pulsating solar events all around Mother Earth, Gaia, are energy fluxes. All of this is expected to continue to elevate throughout the weekend as we move into the total lunar eclipse on Sunday, the 15th or 16th, based upon time zones. Light activation symptoms, LAS, also called ascension symptoms, are being reported around the globe at heightened levels. Time to be fully grounded, centered, and balanced with drinking lots of pure water and stay in a state of higher consciousness at all times. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine sister of the light, Abigail, stellar Shekinah. The blood moon lunar eclipse brings massive planetary clearing to eliminate collective past trauma and the stories attached to them, allowing for a fresh start. This is an imitation of the first ray of power and activates the base chakra. We'll see the Earth aligning with our central sun, which assists the solar system to return back to its divine state of wholeness. This will be felt for those who have a lot of unresolved trauma still in the lower chakras and trouble grounding. Many advanced souls chose to take on a much larger amount of trauma for the purpose of planetary transmutation. It's important to make clearing and grounding a priority to assist this process. The first ray initiation is a frequency of leadership, so for those who are still holding back, this is a nudge to step higher. This frequency helps strengthen your willpower so you may accomplish tasks. Ascended Master El Moria is connected to this, who brings blessings and encouragement for you to believe in your strength and take initiative. As the energy of this blood moon lunar eclipse continues to sweep the atmosphere, it will act as a catalyst for all to align more fully with their life purpose. The blood lunar activation will bring hidden blocks to the surface, especially related to survival, sacred sexuality, and empowerment. You may notice discomfort and physical issues arising as this comes up for you to work with. Remember, the body is designed to communicate with you so you can know what to focus on for transmutation. Don't get stuck and use it as a way to go higher. Remember that you are loved, and initiation is because this universe wants the best, most highest possible outcome for you. Being out of your comfort zone is a part of that process. Work with Ascended Master El Moria in all aspects of this blood moon first ray initiation. Surrender to unconditional love and mercy. Ask to be aligned with your higher will and the most beautiful and divine expression of your life journey. Through divine grace, so it is so. From quantumlightcodes.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Seraph Knight. Powerful message for all starseeds and light workers. We are resetting back to the divine original DNA blueprint template encoded within our DNA, opening your heart to love. Family of light, there is an increase of high-frequency light codes, upgrades in solar activity that are increasing phenomenally across the earth, and many are feeling the intensity and impact of these higher levels of light. This will continue as we transit through into higher consciousness of awareness and awakening. Our physicality is morphing into a new higher vibration. We are shifting into a higher timeline for those who choose this path to bring forth unity. Not everyone will transit, as many will not change due to varying reasons. This is okay. There is no right or wrong, just is what it is. The split is here, and you'll see many turn against you and your beliefs. They will choose to stay in 3D timeline of fear. They have a choice to step into their heart and power or stay in the 3D, the mind construct of control, manipulating behavior. We are here to love them as they are and respect, honor their own journey and choices here. Many souls are struggling as they continue to unravel many old patterns, conditioning and programming of fear, self-esteem, guilt, shame, worthiness, controlling and manipulation patterns. The realization that these thought processes were placed upon you will come to the surface and forefront as you return to your freedom and sovereignty of your innate essence of love and light. Your DNA blueprint template is recalibrating and upgrading to a new crystalline diamond structure of pure light, questioning everything that you are being told by outside forces without judgment or blaming others, knowing that this is all imperfectly perfect, and the grand scheme of the new earth is unfolding. There are many lower vibrational entities attaching to many of the spiritual community especially. There is much anger, sadness, frustration, grief, blame across the spiritual community. This is a phenomenal, powerful resetting. Sitting in silence, quieting the mind will serve you greatly as you return to your heart and the very essence that created you. Many will try to hold you back by controlling and manipulation, deception and trickery to stop you from obtaining your highest growth and embracing the light within your very being of infinite love and light. They will place fear upon you out of their own fear of the light. They will do whatever it takes to hold you in the lower vibrational frequencies. Love is the key. Love is powerful. Love is freedom. Stand in your power and not allowing others to hold you back. Stand strong in your power, grace, and sovereignty of who you were born to be, a free, sovereign being of love and light. This is a process, and it's important to remember to be kind to yourself as you unravel and release the false beliefs that have been placed upon you this lifetime and lifetimes past. Being in the present moment, acknowledging these patterns, understanding you're not those things you were told that you were is your greatest gift for your freedom. Acknowledging your true feelings for you and others will set you free. Loving your thoughts, acknowledging your thought processes, and listening to your mind. What is your mind saying? Are you in fear of leaving a toxic relationship, friendship, work, etc.? Are you living in hope that things will change? You are powerful, loving, creationary beings here and have the wisdom and power to leave them. Love them from a distance. You are the divine spark that fire burns fiercely within. Light that fire. Real love is all-encompassing and inclusive of all humanity. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one or few. We are doing the best we can, and that's perfectly perfect. There's no rush. It's not a competition. We are all walking each other home, dear hearts. In loving devotion, seraph. One heart, one love, one humanity, one earth. We are one united holy heart of love and light. And from divine sister of the light, Judith Kusel, the time of signs and wonders. This is the time of signs and wonders when more and more will be revealed as the old disintegrates, the old false programming is exposed. More than this, as souls transcend into the new light body form and the new earth, and thus remember the truth of who and what you are. I have never witnessed so many light craft from the intergalactic fleet and federations revealing themselves as in the past few weeks. These are the Christed extraterrestrial races, and thus now are here to assist this whole process of the transfiguration into the new earth and new golden age. This morning, too, they were here, and I was watching a video by Michael Salla last night where one of the most powerful satellites of the space program picked up a whole fleet of more than 30 ships. What is happening is that we are slowly but surely being returned to the intergalactic fray, and where we in truth belong, and which we never were left out of. It was just that it serves some souls to keep this type of information under wraps and to ridicule those who spoke up about it. Yet in my years as librarian, there were countless books with information regarding the craft. These have been around since the 1950s. Yet UFOs have been around since the birth of this planet, and thus the outer planet was colonized by extraterrestrials. All souls on this planet come from other galaxies and star systems, and thus in truth all of us recognize light ships when we see them. Indeed, we have flown in them at soul level since time immortal. There truly is nothing new under the great central suns. I was most interested last night, too, when I listened to Dolores Cannon talking about her books on Jesus and the Essenes, written in the 1990s, where UFOs were indeed known about and interacted with long before this birth and indeed during this time of birth. The actual Bethlehem star were a cluster of UFOs. Now not all races from other star systems are Christed. A lot serve the darkness and cause the wars of heaven. Thus discernment is needed. Those who are of the divine light and divine love and divine wisdom will never force you to do something against your own free will. They will come in peace and you will feel their love and thus will feel safe and secure in their presence, and indeed be uplifted and inspired by such interactions. There is pure love and you will feel this. It's like being reunited with your elder brothers and sisters and your own star family again. In your sleep state, you always go and visit them. You are never alone. Well, no surprise, because myths and legends and tribal knowledge have known them and told stories about them since the planetary beginnings. Indeed, the American Indians and the African tribal people and the Sand Bushmen all tell you that their creator gods were the Pleiadians and others, namely Sirius, Orion, Bear Constellation, Arcturus, etc. And during the Great Flood, they were asked to go inside the earth before the great floods happened, and then emerge from there again. It is time that we awaken to the truth and thus reclaim our galactic heritage and citizenship. In the new earth we will travel intergalactically again, and indeed it is well known that there are already people on planet Earth who are traveling to Mars, to Jupiter, etc., and elsewhere in the solar system. Your soul knows this truth. The more awake we become, the more universal consciousness rises, and the knowing that all is one. We are never left as orphans on this planet. We were always included, and we volunteer to be here at this momentous time. It is time to return to one and to where we truly belong. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Heart intelligence. See the expanded view of your multidimensional reality, the light pulsation of now, the energetic signature of the awakened souls, harmonically aligning, merging in a wonderful stream of light. Understand this light rhythm is now activated, a light stream moving through your cellular light expression, encoded light amplifying through your timeline, like a black and white TV now changing to color TV. The light evolution is us. I am shown the heart organ, the light chambers of the heart, like rooms of light waiting to be explored, opened, and released. For the heart is the powerhouse of fundamental light creation. Like a valley of rivers and forests, your role is to learn the light terrain of your heart, the many doorways and crevices awakening to your evolution, as the journey of light and expansion is unfolding before you. Simply see the task as a wayshore to learn about your light, to explore the deep caverns, the path to self-discovery and awakening. Know the light path will never leave you, for the light pulsation of your world is evolving, activating, awakening to the freedom of true light and liberation. The cellular expression of this harmonic light signature is the true resonance of all species. Simply bathe in this light. Awaken to the path before you. We send love to the wayshores, as the narrative of your world is just a narrative. Always remember the true light pulsation of the universe. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Asteroids Sisyphus and Eros conjunct the North Node in Taurus. The sun is still close by, putting our karmic evolution in the spotlight. Today's connections, however, may make us aware of repeating patterns, the sense that we've been there and done that already. With Sisyphus condemned to roll the same rock up the same hill every day, maybe we too feel like we're stuck on a merry-go-round, doomed to repeat the same story over and over. For some it may be hard to perceive the meaning, the sheer mundanity of it all, the relentless conveyor belt of work, pay bills, work. But Eros will not let us lose hope for long. He shoots arrows into the hearts, inspiring love, passion, joy, the giddy delight of maybe this time it'll be different, maybe this is the one, maybe this is it. So we push the rock because when night falls and the burden is over, we get to dance with our honey or create beaded embroidery or slop around muddy fields with a metal detector looking for treasure. It doesn't matter what it is that makes your heart dance, but it's important to find something because it's this that gives life meaning. Choose what is valuable to you. Let go of existential angst. Create purpose. Pursue what matters. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 256, Yellow Solar Warrior. The number 9 is called solar, and its keywords are realize, intention, and pulse. The 9th day is all about intention, grabbing what you want. It is a very powerful number, so be very careful about your intentions. Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck, said the Dalai Lama. Whatever you pursue today, consider if you really need it, because the chances of you succeeding is very high. Today is Yellow Warrior, and the keywords associated with it are intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. Yellow Warrior days are about taking on a mission. The combination of day and number makes this one of the most powerful days in the Tzolk'in cycle. If you take on a quest or go on the warpath, with the number 9 adding fire in your belly, there's no stopping the determined warrior today. The warrior has an insatiable appetite for knowledge and asks a lot of questions. You may find this energy influences you today and you feel determined to get to the bottom of things. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow, Solar Warrior, 9 Keeb, Keen 256, 14th of May 2022, Fearlessly Pulsing Intelligence. 14/5/2022 equal 556 equal 511 equal 52 equal 7. 5/5 Liberation Portal. Day codes 14 Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Movement. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Initiation, Solitude. Month year codes 5. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 11 Illumination, Portal, Gate, Polarity. 2 Twins, Cooperation, Partner, Duality. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 256 equal 13 equal 4. Form, Foundation, Earth. A magical day focused on using our higher intelligence to create a new system. Day 9 of the spectacular Yellow Star Wave Spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. And so we reach Day 9 and the final countdown to piercing the veil through to Source. Today we are fully focused on consciously co-creating beauty and harmony through intention. We get to realize what it is to be creatively pulsing forth our radiant creations through our higher intelligence, questioning and rejecting all that is not defined as art. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 in the spiritual realm. Action realizes power pulses, essence, intention. The 9th day of the Yellow Star Wave Spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in making our dreams come true. The star fueled by solar power is potent manifestation energy today. Golden solar-powered energy stored in your solar plexus chakra, your Dantian, the powerhouse of your stored chi. Pulse this electric yellow energy out into the vortex of creation with your commanding intention that you deserve and expect a better life. Shape, create, and construct your powerful energized intentions through this holographic universe to manipulate the ethers in order to manifest your heartfelt desires into your new reality. You are the humanitarian whose dreams unfold the larger pattern of our new world. What powerful dreams are you pulsing into reality? Today's question is, how can I use my creativity to pulse my intentions forward, choosing a world filled with beauty, love, and harmony, where time is art. Go forth, peace-filled rainbow warriors, you are the artist. What are you choosing to paint on the canvas of your soul's journey? In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 256, Yellow Solar Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to question, realizing fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell that gives you notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work in this channel and help us continue bringing these free transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge on our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Angels of Light at Mind Body Medicine Therapy for another donation. Thank you very much for your continued support, and thank you all for continuing to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're complete today's transmissions with powerful teaching, transmission, and meditation from Divine Sister of the Light, Asara Adams, the Pleiadian Sirian Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from your future, to assist you on your path. Dear ones, the inner state of harmony on a consistent basis is the key to the manifestation of your higher vibrational realities. Unfortunately, what disturbs the inner harmony often are thoughts, words, feelings, and actions of judgment, blame, hate, anger, irritation, and so on. We observe many humans constantly emanating these kinds of energies directed at others and themselves. Beloved ones, if you could just see the detrimental effect this has on your physical bodies, your emotional bodies, your mental bodies, spiritual bodies, the earth and the earth's atmosphere. These energies, when directed at others, return right back to you every time. It is the law of cause and effect. If you want to create divine health, divine relationships, divine peace, divine abundance, divine creativity, divine purpose, divine spirituality, connection to source, and ultimately ascend, then eliminating these negative thoughts, words, feelings, and actions is one of the most important disciplines to master. Whenever you are noticing any of these thoughts, words, feelings, and actions coming up, stop for a moment and become quiet. Then connect to your I Am Presence and say, Beloved I Am Presence, take this feeling out of me. Thank you. Then call for the Ascended Master's law of forgiveness for those involved in the negative thoughts, words, feelings, and actions. Say, in the name of my beloved I Am Presence, beloved Master Saint Germain and the cosmic host, I now call forth the Ascended Master's law of forgiveness and the violet flame to blaze into this. Insert the situation, thought, feeling, words, and actions for myself and everyone involved. Imagine the violet flame to swirl and blaze into the mentioned situation until it subsides. That means it is completed. The more you are doing this process, the easier it will become to create invisible harmony in your being and world. We are holding the vision of the divine new earth with you, and from our vantage point it is glorious. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Namaste. Thank you, Pleiadian Sirian Arcturian Council of Light, from teloschannel.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and sacred eclipse weekend and full blood moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and a blessed Vesic celebration of Buddha's birth, awakening, and enlightenment and nirvana. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.